It's never going to be some ideal circumstance, some ideal timing. It's just going to be when you make that decision that no matter what the timing is, I'm going to work on refining myself. I'm going to build the right habits, going to build the right plan and stick to it, man. If I fail, I'm going to get back up. Who cares? No matter how many times it takes, because I believe in the path. I believe in where I'm going. I'm not letting these external circumstances hold me back from what I believe in to be the right thing for me. And, when you're really guided from above, man, guided from God, you just know in your heart of hearts that where you're going, it has to happen. And when you have that belief that it is God sent, and you have that confirmation by praying and God revealing it to you, however He talks to you, man, and you get confirmation from maybe other godly people, or just something sits in your spirit, you have to go after that. You have to go after that with everything you got. Like, you can't let limiting excuses, fears, unbelief, doubt hold you back. Once you have that path revealed to you, it's a path of faith. You have to take one step forwards. Sometimes you don't see the whole path, sometimes you do, but it's like that act of obedience, that small act of obedience, just by saying, you know what, I feel I got to go here. I'm going to believe in that. It means something to me. And then you just start walking, and the path reveals itself the further you get along. And you stop saying terms like what if, and you start saying things like it's just a matter of time, it's a when. It's not a what if, it's a when. And that's something that once you have that vision, it doesn't matter how many obstacles come in your way and try and break you down and try and knock you off your path. It's like you start seeing them, the adversities of life, the tests, the challenges of life, as what's building you, making you into the person that's going to go and achieve that goal. It's like if it was so easy, there wouldn't really be that much value in it, because you didn't learn the lessons along the way that made your character able to look after what the blessing was coming to you, able to look after that once you had it. And it's a beautiful thing about life, bro, is that you get to have all these challenges. Like, when you're in the gym and you're pushing the weight, you don't grow from doing lightweight without any intensity. No, you grow from doing what's hard for you, pushing yourself, going past failure. The same works in all these other lessons of life, man. The relationship lessons you learn often, unfortunately, come on the other side of pain. Or business lessons. Sometimes if you haven't done enough preparation and you fail, like all the growth is in getting back up. It's built, all that value, all that strength is built in perseverance. It's built in overcoming that adversity. It's built in overcoming pain, overcoming struggle. But then not just going through it blindly and keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. No, it's sitting back and reflecting and being like, okay, why did this fail? How can I take accountability for it? How can I try something different next time to ensure it doesn't happen again? So then, having that vision that's so clear and so detailed, expecting hard times going to come, try and prepare as best you can for them to come. So when they do come, you can be like, okay, well, I've got this trained ability because I've put in the time, effort, and sacrifice trying to learn from someone else's mistakes or someone else's lessons before I got to that point in time, because I know there's going to be challenges if I go out and set myself out on a challenging path. So you're expecting the challenge, you're expecting adversity. Then how do you go and break through that ceiling, your plateaus? Well, you chase the adversity on your own terms. You stop saying terms like good enough, and you start, burning the midnight oil. You start giving everything you've got, pushing past all these limits and levels that everyone else looks at you and starts saying, you're crazy, how can you do this? And you're like, because I have to do it. You have to push yourself so far in the training, man, so far in the diet, so far in your sleep, your recovery, your rest, how you hold your name, how you hold your word, to the smallest of details, the smallest of values, is going to provide the utmost self-respect, the perseverance, the belief. It's like a snowball effect of confidence and value in yourself that keeps building day in, day out until you go and achieve your goals. And then when you get to those goals, man, you don't stop, you just keep going. Why? Because you realize that all the worth was built in overcoming the struggle, overcoming the adversity. That strength was built by persevering the times, the trials, when times were tough. You didn't give up, you didn't quit. And so you realize, man, like, thank God that it was hard, that it was challenging, because now I got to learn all the lessons that built my character. Now when I have this, I don't go and waste that opportunity. I just look for the next one. How can I influence? How can I be a better person in this area? How can I master this area? How can I inspire this person? It's like, it's so much bigger than you, man. But it all starts with that small act of obedience and being like open to where God wants you to go, and then taking a step of faith in that direction. And guys, like, the first week or two, when you start even just walking that path of transformation, you'll be met with that resistance, that things are difficult, that you want to quit. Don't, like, expect that it's going to be hard, expect that those times are going to be challenging, but then also realize, if you can see in that moment that that's the test that's going to build you, the test that's going to change you, then you can start welcoming the test. You can start chasing adversity on your own terms by pushing harder in the things that you can control to make you stronger. That's alive, man. That's when the fun begins. You start to really just like dance in the rain of the storms of life. You welcome the tests, you welcome the challenges. You're unstoppable, man. Those challenges are always going to be there when you demand greatness of yourself, because that's what it takes to build greatness, are the challenges. So I always say, guys, champions, they chase adversity. Times get tough. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but you got to go and seek more adversity, self-inflicted positive adversity of growth. Realize that that's what's going to build you into the man or woman you want to become. Whether that's the best father, the best son, the best husband, the best, whatever you're going to be, man. Just aim to be the best at it. And then realize that to be the best at something, it's going to take hard work, sacrifice, sweat, perseverance, belief, grit, intensity, integrity, honor, self-respect, courage, boldness, tenacity, perseverance, guys. And these are the tools that you get to gain by overcoming the self-inflicted positive adversity of a change in the gym, like a fat loss transformation or a muscle building transformation or powerlifting, whatever it may be, guys. That path of progression is what's going to lead to life.